Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nidus Anarchy series. I'm your host Adam Callan, the CIO of Nidus, and today in our Web3 talks, we're going to be talking about a very specific hardware wallet called the Arculus. So these dudes created my favorite hardware wallet. This thing is the size of a credit card. Now, to give you an idea of background on this company, first off, I'm not being sponsored by these people whatsoever. I literally just like this product. I just want to make that very clear. They're not paying me. They're not sending me, free to promote their stuff. This is purely I paid for this and I enjoy it. So this company is actually the company behind making all of the metal credit cards out there, like the metal Amexes and all that kind of stuff. So what they did is they went and created a crypto wallet using their same technique here, and then they embedded. I'm guessing it's like an RFID chip because it's all or NFC because it all uses NFC with the phone to do the signing. So this is pretty cool. I'll go into a little bit like how this works and we'll demo it and all that. But what I want to show you, which I thought was really awesome, which made me really want to jump out and show you guys this. So I paid for this wallet. I use it a lot. I actually just keep this in my actual wallet with me. So if I ever want to use crypto payments, I got my hardware wallet. I don't have to keep it on my phone. This is great. But they just came out with a new version of the wallet, of the hardware wallet here. And they sent me an email saying, hey, we got the new version coming out. We want to send it to you. So anyone that has the old wallet got this same email, and you just basically say, hey, I bought it through your website, whatever. You show them, which one you had, and give them your order number. And then 2 days later, they FedExed me the new version of their wallet for free. So this thing retails for about $100, which isn't too far off from all the other ones. But they just came out with a new version, and they just sent it to me for free. How rad is that? That's cool as right? So I figured this would be a great little open box type of thing, because what I really want to show you is the tamper evident part and how important this is whenever you receive a hardware wallet. Because last time when we did that podcast about wallets and hardware wallets, software wallets, I was saying how important it is, but I was showing you the one already out of the box. So I figure here, this is great. So when I got my wallet, you can see I actually started to open it and I was like, wait, this is going to be great for the video. So I stopped. The first thing you do is make sure the package that it came in hasn't been messed with. Just take a look. Obviously this one's pretty sealed, so I'm good. But make sure the package it came in is legit. Did it come from the person it's supposed to? I mean, I blocked it all out, but yes, this came from the person it's supposed to come from. Also on the email, I totally thought it was a phishing email. They probably should do something about that, because just sending an email to people like, yo, we got a new hardware wallet for you. We're going to send it out and then set it all up and you can swap your crypto over. It sounds like a huge scam to me. I verified the shit out of the link, the certificates for the website, and everything before submitting any information to them to get my new wallet. So I think that could be handled a little bit better, just because in this world we're so paranoid with our crypto that every little thing matters. So maybe reach out a little bit different way. What would be great is just on the app, just do a push notification. If that's possible, be like, hey, we have a new version, click here to get it, do it all through the app. That would be the most ideal, because then you're definitely safe. So anyway, we have our new package. Let's open it up and see what our new wallet looks like. It can't do it. Okay. Go. There it is. Okay, now, so far so good, because this thing is wrapped in plastic wrap. So if you get the wallet, first you want to make sure, is this thing completely sealed all the way around? Now, sure, someone could put plastic wrap on there, but it's just another one of those things where check for the plastic wrap. This thing should be wrapped and no cuts, anything, anywhere. Not this one's totally perfect. Let's go ahead and open this thing up here. Okay. Now, this is where it gets fun. The sealing of the box. So this one looks pretty awesome, by the way. This is pretty nice. I mean, these guys send out like, the crazy Centurion Amex cards and the JP Morgan, $1 billion credit card thing. So these guys know their packaging. This thing is completely sealed everywhere. These things don't open at all. Like, it's all glued shut everywhere. And this is what you want to see, right? Like, you want to make sure that this thing was not messed with. No one could have possibly opened it in any way, shape, or form. Good. Now we have our little tab. This is how we're going to open this bad boy. Oh, great. That's going to be one of these things. So as annoying as this is actually a good thing, right? Because this just goes to prove that no one has been messing with our packaging so we know that our wallet is safe, which is the most important thing in any hardware wallet. Okay, let's open it up. Ooh, oh, how fancy is that? It's pretty cool. Got the little embossed logo there, some documentation. My free recovery phrase, okay. Oh, this is where you're gonna write down your words and then store this somewhere super safe. One note too, I know it sounds ultra paranoid, but it's not, I promise you. And for those of us, you know, that are in the security world that know what's really possible out there, you'll understand. When you're writing down your security phrase on here, you want to do this in a place where there are no cameras of any kind, especially ones that are connected to the internet, like webcams. You got little Nest cams or Ring cams or door cams or your cell phone camera, all that stuff. Put it all away. You want to do this in a dark, dark hole with nothing around you. So when you set up your passphrase and you're writing this thing down on this piece of paper, if this thing's being recorded anywhere by other little cameras and stuff, it's going to be picked up, it's going to be stored on the net, and there are people out there where all they're doing is scanning through footage using AI to look for these phrases to steal all of your money. So, be paranoid. For this brief moment in time, be ultra paranoid when you're setting up your wallet. Just put on the tinfoil hat, put your phone into a Faraday cage. There's a great company out there, also, I bought their stuff, called, I think it's, I don't know, it's pronounced Silent, but I think it's like SLNT or something like that. They make Faraday bags. I have one. We'll go into that in a different time, but those things are awesome. You just throw everything in there, no radio signals in or out, completely off the grid. So go crazy, be paranoid when you fill this thing up. But this is good to have because this is what you're gonna put in your vault somewhere, right? Where you're gonna save it in your safe or whatever. Get started, here's a little QR code. I already have the app installed on my phone. Let's check out documentation-wise. Okay, it's showing what to do. It looks like it's the exact same thing, except it's also in French. Interesting. Cool, documentation. The wallet, here we go. This is the fun part. So here is my new Arculus wallet. Ooh, fancy. Interesting. So if we look at the difference here, so one, this looks pretty nice. This looks pretty sophisticated. It would be cool if I could get my name engraved on there. That'd be pretty awesome. Or maybe my ETH address. That'd be awesome. Put a doom.eth. That'd be rad. So the back looks like we kind of got the same kind of thing going on. Now what's interesting here is, so these are metal cards. Well, NFCs and stuff, they're not going to work through metal. So what they do is there's metal on this side, but then the antenna's on this side. So one thing that I do when I keep this thing in my wallet is I make sure that the side that you use to touch your phone to sign the messages with, which is this side, is actually pressed up against something else, like another credit card or the back of my wallet. So this way, if you tap anything on here, you can't scan it. Just kind of something just to keep in mind, right? But yeah, so this is pretty cool. Pretty neat. Touch the side of the phone. Nice. So let's show you how this app works. So let me open up my phone here, and I'll give you an idea. I'll show you how this thing kind of runs. And I'm not going to set this one up right now just because I don't want to waste everyone's time going through that setup procedure. So we're just going to use my existing wallet. And I'm going to open up the Arculus wallet and go to the login screen. So here we hold the card. Remember, we got to do this side. We put this there, and it scans, it syncs the wallet, and we're good to go. So now it shows all my balances. There's not much on here because this is just kind of my runaround wallet. I'm not going to keep all my stuff in here. Do I have any NFTs? Nope, no NFTs either. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So then from here, if I want to, I can send Bitcoin. I can send my stuff to pay for things for other people. So all you do is you come in here, you go send, and then you'll put in an address for someone's Bitcoin address. And as soon as you're done, you'll hit the next button and send it. And then what it does is it'll ask you to hold this card to the back of the phone to sign the transaction. Because the private key is on this card. So this phone just is kind of like the computer for the entire device for doing all the stuff that it's got to do. So what we're going to do is, you know what, I'm just going to take a break here and cut this off for a second because let's send some Bitcoin. Let's send some Bitcoin to somebody. I just need an address from someone. Here, you know what? I have one. So I've now copied a Bitcoin address for one of my other hardware wallets. So this way we can do a transfer and show how this works. So let's go to Bitcoin and we're going to send, and I'm going to paste in the address. So you guys now have my public Bitcoin wallet address. If you would like to, feel free to send me as much Bitcoin as you like. I will gladly accept any tips and donations to this address. How much Bitcoin are we going to send? We're going to send very little bit. There we go. I don't really need, I'd rather keep this money on this wallet right now. So there we go. So I'm going to click next. I'm going to enter in my PIN code. I'm not going to show you my PIN code. Okay, now we hold the card to the back of the phone. Dink. Funds sent. Return to the home screen. That's it. Now, whether I sent $3 or I sent $3 billion, it makes no difference. The transference of Bitcoin in any cryptocurrency, whether it's Ethereum, Matic, the other ones I have on my wall here, they all work the exact same way. That's why this thing is amazing. Because I can take my money with me anywhere, and I have all of it. And the only way that anyone's ever going to get access to my funds is if they have this physical wallet in their hand, they have the app with the passcode, and they know they have the Face ID to open up my phone to get in there. So they have to have all those things to be able to get to my money. This is why I like crypto. It's easy. It's way more secure than a credit card. I mean, this is obvious future. Arculus is doing an amazing job with their wallets. Their customer support is sick. Even when I bought this thing, they FedExed it like overnight to me. I mean, it's crazy. They really want people to use their stuff. I'm on board. I think they make a great product. This is the one that I carry around with me on my day-to-day. I do not store funds in a software wallet, a cold wallet anywhere, or sorry, a hot wallet anywhere. I try to keep all of my funds on cold storage at all times, so this way I know my funds are safe and not at risk. And it's just as simple as carrying another card around in my wallet. It's not a big deal. It's actually pretty cool because then whenever it's like I want to pay for something, all I got to do is scan the QR code of their address. Like something that's pretty cool is you can just scan the QR code like this. Boop. Scan a QR code. This isn't one, so it won't register. Yeah, see, not a Bitcoin address, but you can get the Bitcoin address. Like an example, like let's say I wanted to receive money. Oh, it's buying. I'm not buying. Let's see, wallet. Let's see, Bitcoin, receive. See, so now all I got to do is just show someone my QR code. So all they got to do is with their app, scan the QR code. And this is not tied to Arculus, right? This is Bitcoin and Ethereum in general. This is how all the apps work. So I can just show someone my QR code, or they, like if I'm at a store or at a retail shop, they can just have a little sign with their QR codes, like pay with Bitcoin, and there's their address. So all you got to do is just walk in with your wallet, open up the QR code, scan the QR code, kind of like Venmo, and then it's going to go, okay, cool. Tap your wallet to sign the message. Bink. You tap it. They get paid. We get paid pure crypto instantaneously, and the fees are all nominal. It's always, it's pretty good. And the only problem is, especially on the Bitcoin side, it takes a while. It could take up to 15 minutes for that transaction to go through. There are other things like the Lightning Network and stuff that make it go faster. We're not going to go into that, but just to let you know, it just could be slow. But if you were trying to say like, hey, I want to send $100,000 in crypto to this other company or this other person in a completely different country. Let's just say you're doing it in cash. You're going to have to use Swift and all these other banking stuff and it's a nightmare to send money between countries. Now with this, it takes just as much, what you just saw, that's it. It's the same for everybody, everywhere in the world, at any point in time, and it always takes the exact same amount of fees no matter how much you're sending. So it's a really great thing to carry and keep all of your money in your crypto safe. So I highly encourage you guys to check out the Arculus website. We'll put the link down here in the chat for you guys so you can check it out. I'm a big fan, and I think they make a great product. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up, adam@nydis.com, NYEDIS.com. You can follow us on all the social platforms at NydisIAM, NYEDISIAM. Hit me up in the comments if you have any questions as well. We'll answer them there. You can find us on YouTube, Audible, the iPhone podcast. We're on all of them. So hit us up anywhere that you are listening to your favorite podcast. We are there. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.